Okie dokie, spoken to the lock, confirmed portside 2. There's going to be a delay until I can get in, or we can get in. It's fine, I'll just hang around outside for a little bit. The wind that hasn't been anywhere all day, now that I need to stand by outside the lock, has suddenly arrived. As long as I don't end up like the guy whose boat's ashore over there. I just took a little video, which you will see now. Yeah, there's another cool wooden old trawler style thing on the shore that I'll get some footage of. And then the next time you see me, I'll probably be going into the lock or something. Just going past a thing. Special danger marker? Something like that. Basically, don't hit it. Okay, the lock is just over there. There's a boat coming out at the minute. Great Bear's over there. What I've done is just put my maker around to windward over here. Just sat in neutral. I'm sort of trying to balance the boat between the wind and the tide, and I'm practically stationary, which isn't too bad. The bow will get blown round shortly, but that'll be fine. I'll just make some more ground to windward over there and stop again. Here's where it is. Got plenty of water, so yeah, looks like a nice big ketch coming in with wooden masts there. I don't know if you'll see it, but yeah, we'll just wait. All right, I'm on the Caledonian Canal. Here we are. It's all a bit of a faff, really, because I'm portside 2 and my prop kicks to starboard, so I had the wind on my stern, so I'm trying to stop the boat. The wind, the prop will kick to starboard, which would turn the stern through the wind, which would push me away from the dock, so I had to sort of manipulate it in and out using a kicker forward and a kicker head with the tiller hard over. But we got there in the end. I think I'm going to be rafting up to somebody actually going through another single-hander, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Should be all good, but Adita's going to make me a brew, so that's what I'm doing next. So I don't know if it came across on the camera or not, but basically the bridge at Gairlochie is broken. It's stuck open, so it's closed to boat and road traffic. But what they can't do is open the bridge at Banaveni or something like that, because a reason. Oh, because then they'll have both bridges open and they'll have no traffic. So basically we're not going to get through Neptune's staircase tonight. We're going to stop at the waiting pontoons before that, make up, and then hopefully the bridge will be fixed by tomorrow. Otherwise I'm basically stuck in the Caledonian Canal, but it's pretty pretty. I don't know if you can see around me, but the worst place is to be stuck, so it is where it is. We should be fine. Yeah, I'm finding these locks a lot more difficult, mainly because I'm portside 2, which means my prop walks the other way, so when I'm coming to stop the boat, I'm falling away from the side, which isn't ideal. I'd like to be drawn into the side, then I can get the lines ashore, but it is where it is. We shall manage, and manage so far. I don't know if I explained before, but there's another solo sailor a little bit further up, before the staircase, so I'm actually going to raft up next to him. We're going to raft up together, and I'll line handle for him and he can drive the boats, which should be fun, something a bit different. It means that there probably won't be a camera running on the boat, but it is where it is, so we'll see. Whole change, I think we are going through the locks. Nobody knows what's happening. But there's Neptune's staircase. Don't know what the footage is going to be like. I'm annoyed. You know when somebody says you're doing one thing, I get it in my head then that that's the thing that I'm doing, so mentally I've checked out now. I'm coming here, You know, I'm chilling out, having something to eat because I'm starving. But now I'm not carrying on for the next 2-3 hours. So it is what it is. All right, here we go to Neptune's Staircase. You can see the larger vessel in front of me. That is Ian's boat, I think it was. So what I'm going to do is raft up to him, and then basically he's going to drive both the boats through. So on this occasion, I'll just stay on his bow for a moment until we get up to level. Once we're up level, I'm going to go ashore and I'll walk the bow line up of the vessel each time, make it off, then grab his stern line and rinse and repeat all the way up the staircase, basically. Nice bit of exercise. It was weird not driving my boat, though. Yeah, just more and more of that, effectively. So I'll put some music on until that is done. As you can see, it's like a bloody fishbowl. There's loads of people everywhere, so one of those times you really don't want to mess it up. But Ian did an absolutely fantastic job, so yeah, here, have some music. Okay, Neptune's Staircase done. Tired, I didn't really do anything apart from handle lines. Made up alongside, but we got these vertical bars. So I was trying to line the fenders up on them, but they just move. So I don't have a fender board. But I do have a spinnaker pole. So for tonight, that's my fender board. There's no stress or strain on it, it should be fine. Yeah, can you even see me? I need to turn around that way. That's that. Day one done at the top of Neptune's Staircase. I'm gonna go to the pub. Yeah, definitely going to the pub. Start again tomorrow. Okie dokie, welcome to day 2, technically day 3. Setting off from Neptune's Staircase, Balvenie Locks. So I got some footage of me leaving. Basically, I used the bow as a bit of a spring line, moved the boat forwards and held it on that with the tiller over and driving into it. Waited for that to stabilise, and then once I knew the boat wasn't going anywhere, I went ashore, recovered my stern line, got that on board, went into neutral, recovered my bow line, and then moved out into the middle of the canal. There's very little wind, so the boat just sat there while I recovered my super fender boards, which is also my spinnaker pole, which worked really well actually, did really well. I was expecting it to be noisy, but it wasn't. So yeah, moving along with Great Bear, Alistair and Adita. Yeah, heading towards Moy Bridge is the next landmark. I think it's about 40 minutes or 30 minutes from now. I've called ahead to them. You have to ring them up and let them know that you're coming. They've told us to go through, wait at Gairlochie pontoons and wait for some boats coming down. So that's good. So that's what we will do. along the beautiful Crinan Canal, not the Crinan, don't say that, Caledonian Canal. Fantastic. There's loads of little like weirs and all sorts. We cross over the river and loads of little things that I will try and show you along the way, but probably forget. You know me. So yeah, onwards. Kapow! Pretty cool. I just saw a kingfisher twice. It came flying past me. Then when it got in this area here, something flew out of this tree and started attacking it. It turned around and flew back. Never seen one of them before. I think it was a kingfisher. It was bright blue, like I imagine a kingfisher to be. Very fast and like a loud, high-pitched squeak. I'll never make a David Attenborough, will I? But yeah, it's stunning. We're coming up to an aqueduct in a minute. In fact, I think we may have just passed it. You can't see anything from the canal, but yeah, going well, pootling along with Great Bear. When we come up to the corners like this, I just make sure I'm behind him in case anything comes. I can scoot off and get behind and out of the way, because you drive on the right in the canals, much like you do at sea when you pass port to port. Same deal in the canals. Yeah, stunning so far. Coming up to a something now. This could be Moy Bridge. So Moy Bridge, I believe, is like a little farm track bridge. So we'll see when we get there. I shall let you know.
That's the aqueduct.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Approaching Caledonian Lock is just around the corner now. We're just going to have to wait on the pontoons for a little bit while they do some manoeuvres. I think they've got a couple going up, a couple coming down. We're just a bit later than the other guys, so it looks like we'll go through just the two of us, which will be nice and easy. Don't jinx it, you fool! Yeah, so we'll go through the two of us. I'll do the cameras and stuff there. So Caledonian Lock done. I was a bit worried about it because Ian, who I rafted up to coming up the staircase, said that they throw the lines down to you, and I'm thinking, well, what are the mechanics of this? I can't be in two places at one, and the lines are too thick to put through a turning block to get back. And it's like anything, you spend more time worrying about it than it's worth. It was completely simple. So as you saw, I just stayed at the bow. I came back once just to tighten up the stern line, and then when I knew the lock was at the top, I put the engine on, motored into the stern line, just kept the bow in, waited at the bow until the gates opened, chucked the doodads over the what's-it, and then came and recovered the stern line. Absolutely fine. But the second I stop worrying about things is the time that I'll cock it up, because that's just how the world works. So I'll keep my level of nerves constant. Right, on through Loch Lochy, I think, next. Yeah. In fact, speak of the devil, I'm straight into it. Here's a little doohickey. Some lateral marker buoys. Lovely little house with a boathouse type thing being built there. And this is a beautiful Loch Lochy. It's a few miles long. It'll probably take an hour to get through. Utterly stunning, as always, Scotland. Yeah, fantastic. Start making some ground. I just had one of them moments like, what the frig am I doing here? Like, I'm taking my own boat through a loch in Scotland. I'm a fat lad from Bolton, never been on a boat before. Now I'm going through a loch and it is utterly... I I keep saying stunning, so I'm going to say beguiling. It's utterly beguiling. If I can get the camera to sit there. I've got a mast in the way. And a cat. Oh, I'm rubbish at this YouTube stuff. But Gordon Bennett, whoever you may be, that is utterly stunning. It's a shame there's no wind. It'd be quite nice to sail. There's a little breeze. Maybe, we'll see. Not doing anything, but it looks good. In true Scottish style, the rain is starting. Only a bit of drizzle. I'll probably not even bother getting my waterproofs on. It looks like it might blow over. But yeah, just poodling across Loch Lochy. Yeah, chilling out. The decision now is whether we stop at Lagan Locks for the day, or if we continue on. If we continue on, realistically we need to get to Fort Augustus before there's somewhere with electricity and all the rest of it, because the detour works on the lapping top, and well, technically so do I, so I should do some stuff as well. But yeah, so we want electric ideally, so I'll call them up in a minute, or we might just stop at Lagan and then assess from there, see what happens, speak to the guys there. They can let us know if they think we can make it to Fort Augustus before they all close up for the night. We shall see. Turn off. Righto, that was Loch Lochy. This is Kilfinham Point. We're going into a buoyed channel. You can see the markers there. And around here, around there, is Lagan Locks. So I'll fire up the 360 when we're on the approach, and we'll get up there, get alongside and make myself some brunch. Sounds good to me. Okay, tied up for the evening. Great Bear's behind me, and I am making a food. It is the greatest dish known to all mankind. I'll show you it when it's finished, but it's basically onions and garlic sweated in butter, crack 3 eggs on top, then cover it, let the eggs set, and then spring onion and sriracha on top. It's a little slice of heaven. So yeah, nice little trip, nice easy day, which is nice. Gonna try and get to far side of Loch Ness tomorrow, and then Inverness Friday. A couple of nice easy days. And then make my way down the east coast. See how that goes. I'm meeting Dave, who I met in New Haven. If you saw my boat video where we dinghied up to Lewis, Dave was a chap in that, so that'll be good to see him again. Yeah. Have a look at this when it's done. Voila! Boat eggs. Caramelised onions underneath, egginess on top, sriracha, springy onions. Greatest thing known to man. I'm about to smash my face into it. See you in a bit. Oh dear. It's not a great day for it, I'll be honest. Just departing Lagan Locks, heading for Lagan Swing Bridge. In fact, I'll call them up. Lag and Swing Bridge, this is Jeannie Stewart, over. Must be too far away. I'll see you in a bit. So I think the bridge are on the dinner. That's the bridge there into Loch Oik. So I've just come alongside. I just rafted up alongside Alistair. I didn't know how shallow it was over there. I mean, it's gonna be deep enough, but sod it. Don't mind rafting up for a minute. And it also means that Dieter's on the boat to grab my lines, which makes things super easy, which is basically cheating. So I'm just going to chill out till 1, which is about another 20 minutes or so. Watch for anybody going in there, the little office, then get out into Loch Oik, if that is indeed how you say it. Alright, we've broken the raft, the barriers have gone down for the road, and the bridge is opening. You can't see it because my stuff is in the way. You'll see it in a minute. Hopefully Alistair will have the footage. I'm useless. There we go, you can probably see it now. And this is it, Loch Oik. Great Bear will be somewhere behind me. My engine is making a lot more smoke than usual. I'm a bit nervy about it, but we'll see. Not much room between these. I wouldn't like it to be have somebody coming the other way. Cool. Yeah, this boat that I was filming over here is just basically a floating garden, which is fantastic. They must be growing all their own stuff. I wonder what the rules are, if you can just bring a vessel in here and just anchor it up and moor it and leave it here. Is this officially part of the canal? Do you have to pay for the mooring, or is that only the man-made sections? I'm not sure. Tell me now in the comments or some such. Kayakers over there, see? Hiding in the bushes, shady. Proceeding through the loch, there is a little waterfally doodad over yonder. Just going through this buoyed channel, if you can see the markers there, and the other side. Yeah, pretty chilled out. Should be at the other end of it in the next 15-20 minutes. I think we've got 2 or 3 locks aiming for the bottom of Fort Augustus today. We would have liked to have gone to the top of the 5-lock staircase, but there's no power or water up there, so we're going to stick at the bottom and concede that hour in the morning to get up there, and then it'll be Loch Ness in the sunshine. We felt like there was no point sort of trying to do all Loch Ness and everything today and then having a short day tomorrow in the sun. We may as well have the short day today in the rain, not that it's actually stopped right now, and then have the nice long day in the sunshine and beautifulness. Get to Inverness, end of play tomorrow, and then to sea again. Feels like it's been a while. Quite a cool little channel this, actually. Great Bear's following along, but you can see the line of the red markers there, and you're actually quite close to this big old island. Just hoping that the direction of the markers hasn't suddenly switched mid-lock. It's not, but it seems that way because the side that we're going down is much narrower than the other side, so it looks like you can just dart across there, but I think you'd be having a bad day if you did. Very bad day indeed. But hey ho, I mean, this is pretty close. Maybe 4 meters. I'd love to get in. It's like a little island. It's water at the other side as well. Like, get in there and build a little den, have a campfire, and just secretly ship across some food every night. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Probably bloody cold though. It's Scotland. All right, we're at Aber something swing bridge. He told us he'll swing it open and we'll approach slowly, and he is good to his word because there it goes. Perfect timing. I'm just in neutral, drifting down on it. So yeah, all turned out good again. My ideal job, that. Sat on my arse, pressing a button, opening a bridge, and probably watching stuff on the laptop. That'd be quite fun. Right, let's get through here. Alright, that was Collocky Lock done. Or I've probably murdered that pronunciation. So much easier going down in a lock. You can just hand the lines or throw them easily. There's no turbulence virtually. What I've found is that if you leave the lines slack, I mean, you don't need to be pulled into the side of the lock. That's not what it's not like you're moored alongside and you want to step off the boat. They're there to stop you going fore and aft into something or too far out and hitting something. So what I've found is if you leave the lines loose, you tend to get a little bit of water flow down the side of your vessel, and that little bit of flow is enough to keep the vessel off the wall and not drag your fenders and stuff. Sounds good, doesn't it? But yeah, a tree, several more trees that are actually stood up, and a great bear. Next is a lock. I don't know how I'm going to pronounce it. I've not decided yet. I'll make it up when I get there. But it's this lock name over here somewhere. Yeah, that's next, and then pretty much Fort. One of them, Augustus. I don't know, one of them. All right, lock. That name done. Really nice lady operating it. She's from Scarborough. I was chatting to her about boats and stuff, and she says, "Yeah, you don't sound like you're from Dorset." I'm like, "No, I'm Bolton." She was Scarborough. Yeah, pleasant day. Not far to go now until Fort Augustus. We're going to make up at the. I keep confusing top and bottom of the locks because now we're going the other way. So we're going to make up at the top of the locks, which is before you go through the locks, not after. Make up there, get some electric, and see what the happity haps is. Nobody says happity haps. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I've let Great Bear overtake now, just in case there's limited space. It's easier for me to raft up to them because I've got fenders on both sides and stuff. So. Plus it's easier because they can put a Dieter ashore and make up, and then I can come alongside and Dieter can grab my lines rather than me trying to do everything sort of thing. So yeah, that is the plan. We will see if there are any calamities. Ugh, some nature touched me. We'll see if there's any calamities on the way. Auf Wiedersehen. Righty, this is coming into Fort Augustus, I think. Possibly Fort Augustus. You saw Great Bear on the right. What we're going to do is just come alongside on these pontoons. We were getting blown off quite severely. Luckily, managed to get alongside. Hashtag nobody died, etc, etc. Nobody has died yet. You know, this time. yeah, so I'm going to leave the video here for this week and start off with Loch Ness next week. I thought I could ultra condense and just chuck this together into one video, but half an hour of me waffling on is enough for anybody. So yeah, what I'm going to do is this clip will be speeded up, I assume, because I'll just finish it when I finish talking. Finish off this clip, and then I'll start making next week's video, which will be Loch Ness to Inverness. And that is that. Thoughts on the Caledonian Canal? Bloody awesome. Really enjoyed it. I wish I was making up starboard side too. It just made things easier, but I got used to it. So yeah, all in all, really good. Oh, and go to the Eagle Inn barge if you do. If you do the Caledonian Canal, or if you're in the area, because it's this cool little barge that's done as a proper old boozer inside. That was at Lagan Locks. So yeah, go there. Anyway, there's some flu going around the marina, and I think I might be about to get it. So I'm gonna shut up and see you next week or something. Ta-ra!